This is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Today we have a very super special treat for you. We're not doing a juice off or a juicer comparison. It's even more exciting than that, and actually I'm even more excited than I've ever been on one of these videos. So I've traveled all the way from the USA to South Korea, and we're here outside Busan, South Korea, and we're here at the factory, and you can see the factory up there, the top building, and this is like a multi-level factory. It's like 4 levels of just factory, warehouse, and everything where they make the new machines. And plus, you can see actually down here, this building down here, this is the brand new building they're building now for research and development, because this factory believes that, you know, they could always improve the quality and the machines and always build a better juicer. So I'm glad they're taking that approach. But in any case, today's episode is we're gonna learn how the Omega Vert 330HD and the 350HD are made. They're made in this very factory, and we're gonna get a behind the scenes tour. You know, never before has this been done, and I'm gonna share with you how they're made. I'm curious by nature, and I love actually the program on TV, how it's made. So this is the little how it's made, how the Omega Vert juicer's made, because you know what, when maybe you have an understanding of how the juicer's made, all the research and development that goes into it, and then when you buy it and have it on your counter, you could be like, oh yeah, I saw John's video. I saw the factory where my juice was made. Because the one thing that you want to remember after watching this video is that, you know, juicing basically comes down to about one thing. It comes down to your health. By juicing more and consuming more fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, you can get healthier. I mean, I've done it myself, and so that's why I'm so excited about juicing, and I'm so excited to show you this factory today. So we're gonna go all around this factory. We're gonna basically learn about how the first vertical auger juicer, well actually we're gonna see it in live in person. We're gonna see the world's first vertical auger juicer, and then we're gonna see how some of the plastic parts are actually injected molded, and the machinery that does that. We're gonna see where they actually work on some of the injection molds when they need to do service to them. We're gonna go into the warehouse to see where the products are stored. We're gonna go to the assembly line and see where the juicers are actually assembled with over 100 workers that actually work in this factory. Then we're gonna go in and see how they're actually boxed up and waiting to be shipped across the world, across the sea, so that you can have a juicer at home. So without further ado, let's go inside and check it out. So this is the entrance to the factory, so let's come inside and check it out. So you gotta get the special grand tour, just check it out. It says restricted area. And let's see, let's go ahead and open the door up and check out what's inside. So we're here inside the factory, and you guys are gonna get a very special glimpse of what goes on and how the juicers are made. This factory and this company has been in business for 37 years, and you can see all the different models, some of the different models they've made in the past. So next we're gonna take a look at the first vertical auger style machine, and it was developed by this very company. And they were the first to have it. So let's check that one out. It's really cool. All right, so here is the first vertical auger design that was designed by the company right here. And you can see, I mean, this thing is in miniature. It's just like a little toy compared to the brand new Omega Vert juicers that are out today. But you see, this company does a lot of research and development. Actually, they just showed me a brand new factory building that they built to do research and development so that they can bring you the best juicer that's gonna yield the most and be the most dependable. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna get a special glimpse, and we're gonna actually tour through the factory, and we're gonna see how it's made. And you know, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and I'm glad the factory is letting me share this with you guys so that you can see where your juicer comes from and the technology that it goes into the juicer. I mean, they have a staff of over 100 people here in this factory that work to make the juicer and make it better. And that's what I like about this factory here. They're great people. So let's go ahead and go on that tour and show you how it's made. So now we're in the huge warehouse that basically stores all the materials that it takes to make the Omega Vert juicer. Actually, right behind me here is all the empty boxes. Let's take a look at it. These are just the empty boxes that come in flat because, you know, they basically build the juicer that goes in this box. This box here is for the Omega Vert 350HD. Actually, the Omega Vert 350HD is It's one of my favorite juicers. So let's continue on and see how they fill up this box with the actual juicer. So we're here in the factory, and this is where all the plastic parts are created. They literally take the plastic beads and they put it into these machines, and these machines really press out and stamp out all the different parts. So check it out, these beads right here is what turns into your juicer. These little beads that get sucked up through this like vacuum thing, get sucked into the machine, and then the machine literally stamps out the whole parts. So let's take a look at how they're stamping out the screens for your Omega Vert juicer. So this is where the juicers are literally made. I mean, what you're doing is you're taking these stainless steel screens, and that's what the stainless steel screen looks like. So you can see here they start with a screen that looks like this. They put it in the machine, and they take it out, and it's a full-on screen that's ready to go in the juicer. This happens to be the coarse mold screen that is included with every Omega Vert 330, 330HD, and the 350HD. Now the large hole screen basically puts more pulp in your juice, or if you're juicing fruits, there's larger holes and works really good. So we're here in the area that actually prepares all the molds. So you can see all the different plastic molds. Actually, there's the Vert mold right there that makes the Vert screen housing. And you know, after the parts have been, you know, pressed a bunch of times, the mold needed to come over to this area to basically get repaired so that they could continue to put it back into service. So they have all these machines and everything, and you know, they just do it all here in-house. So after they have all the plastic parts, this is where the assembly takes place. Literally, they just grab one of these guys. Here it is right here. The plastic mold for the housing of the Omega Vert 330 right here. They just take this housing and they're literally going to put the motor, put the switches. I mean, they're basically going to put everything in here, and it happens right here on this very assembly line. So they got people, you know, putting in different parts, and they assemble the switch, the stickers, and all the way down the line until you have a finished juicer. So here it is. The juicer's just rolling fresh off the assembly line. I mean, they box it all up. I mean, this is literally factory new. Check it out. Right here, ready to get shipped out to you. So next, let's go ahead, go downstairs and check out their large warehouse, where these are all warehoused before they're put in the container and shipped literally across the world. So here it is. Here's the juicers all put into their shipping boxes, and they're all sitting on pallets waiting to be loaded up in the container. Actually, we're going to take a look at the container. Actually, they're loading up today. That's actually bound for the US. So let's check out that next. This factory is huge. It's like 4 stories tall, and there's all these different levels, and man, I just get lost. You need like a map when you come here. But after the juicer's made, what happens is they all get basically palletized, put on big pallets. They go into a container, actually just like that. Actually, that container is headed for the USA because it might have the juicer that you're gonna buy inside of it. So hope you've enjoyed this episode learning about how your Omega Vert juicer is made. Once again, this is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors.